Hi there, my name is Michaela, and I'm the Membership Associate here at BEMA. Today we have an exclusive members-only interview with the artist Anna Teiche, one of the very talented artists being exhibited at the museum, and I'm just so excited for us all to learn more about her work. Can you tell us about any particular techniques you used, and when you learned about them, and how you started using them?
As a base level, I do, mainly oil painting, which I actually learned in college. I went to school to study graphic design and took an oil painting class because it was required, and just absolutely fell in love with figurative painting, with oil painting, and this very, I'd say kind of Western European tradition of realist painting. And so that's really where I learned that, is just in school I had really phenomenal professors who really were very focused on teaching me these methods. Otherwise, I would say the content of my work and kind of what I consider myself an amateur in is more fiber arts related. So I do a lot of embroidery that I've done really since I was a child. But it's very experimental for me. I wouldn't say I know a lot of official or traditional techniques, but I love the texture that I can create using thread over my kind of gouache and watercolor painting on canvas.
Has your hometown or where you grew up influenced you in any way as an artist?
Absolutely. Bainbridge has been a huge influence on me since I was a kid. I think it's such a creative community in its own that I always felt supported to be an artist there. So when growing up, I wasn't really, sure that I wanted to pursue art. But in all the classes I took and just my engagement with the community overall, I used to sell jewelry at the farmer's market on Saturdays, and I just always felt like the community was there to support me, and it really gave me the strength, I think, as I went to college and have now continued past college to keep pursuing this dream of mine.
So Anna, what do you want us all to know about your work?
I think what's most important when kind of viewing my work is just that it came out of my interest of identity and identity politics. So when I was in college, I became really interested in blues and swing dance, and in those communities, there's a lot of kind of debate around identity and who does what roles in dance, and I think it's a very progressive kind of culture in that sense. And from there, I really became interested in just how people choose to identify themselves kind of within the broader cultural context. And all this work has really come out of different travels I've done in the past year and just kind of the research I've done on identity in different cultural contexts across the world.
What made you stick with being an artist?
I went to college at Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo to pursue graphic design. And while I was there, I took a painting class, as I said earlier, that in oil painting because it was required. And while I was in it, I just fell in love with painting. I just was like, this is what's for me. This is what I have to do with my life. And I just realized that for a long time, and I think many people spend a long time just searching for what they kind of feel like they're supposed to be doing, what feels right to kind of spend your life doing. And I realized with art and with painting in particular that was it for me. And that the only way I think I would feel really satisfied in life is if I at least kind of gave it a shot and tried to be an artist. So, I'm young, I'm still trying, but I'm currently seeking my master's degree. I'm going to be attending UT Austin in the fall for a painting MFA and just seeing where this goes.
Are there any techniques or skills that you still wish to master?
I think as far as art skills I'd like to master, I'd have to go with more kind of quick, intuitive painting. I feel really comfortable in very realist painting, very small brush, very highly detail oriented. But I've always kind of secretly wanted to be a very intuitive, quick, abstract painter. But yeah, I'm still definitely trying to figure that one out. As far as non-art skills to master, I'm doing a lot of cooking lately because I'm stuck indoors all the time. So I think making pasta from scratch, which I've done long ago, but I'd really like to figure out just how to like do the perfect pasta.
What is your favorite quote?
My favorite quote comes from my favorite book, Winesburg, Ohio by Sherwood Anderson. And the book's really follows kind of different characters in this fictional town and just how they choose to live their life and what they believe is kind of the right way to live life through these truths that they take on. I think it's a really beautiful, poetic book, and it's been a huge influence on my painting and just kind of how I choose to live as well. But the quote goes something like, "You must try to forget all that you have learned, and you must begin to dream." And I guess for me, it's felt like that's something I've really tried to embody in how I make decisions and how I choose to live my own life. I think now more than ever is the time we need to support, art organizations like BIMA. For me, being able to have my first solo show at BIMA has been such a phenomenal experience, even throughout this whole quarantine and, mandated closures. They've been such a supportive organization and given me like more opportunities, honestly, than I ever imagined. And that now so many organizations are stepping up and trying to make their shows virtual when they can, trying to bring us art and inspiration and comfort, kind of despite the fact that maybe physically we can't be looking at art right now, that at least we can have other sources for this. I think it just shows their own dedication to their artists and the artists they support and to the community overall. So.
All right, well, thank you so much, Anna, and thanks to all of you for your continued support of BIMA and for watching, and we hope to see you back in the gallery soon. Thank you so much.